Is it counting down okay? I don't see any in mine.
I also don't see any.
Let me look at yours.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our live streaming, Wednesday's live streaming with Sham and Ziwi. Today we are talking about. What are we talking about, Coach?
Okay, we are talking about family and friends are not helping me in my health and fitness journey. Help! Yes. Okay. I think maybe before we start, let's just do a quick introduction about ourselves. Okay, my name is Coach Ziwi, and I'm the founder of ZFit Squad, where I help to train a whole lot of beginners in their fitness journey to gain consistency, and just by working out at home, and yeah, and we'll be building a community where they can actually get fitter and stronger, uh, just at the comfort of their own space. How about you? You can introduce yourself.
Do you call me chef?
No, I don't.
I'm no chef. I can eat. Anyway, I'm Sham. My name is Sham. I'm a body transformation coach. I've been doing this for quite some time, since 1998, and I help adults and parents lose weight, lose fat, get the body that they want without the need for countless hours of exercise and depriving themselves of their favorite food. Now, that out of the way, let's get started with our conversation. Today, we are going to talk about this topic, like what Ziwi has mentioned, about the people around us, the people who love us and we love them. But unfortunately, sometimes how they show their love is something that may not help us in our health and fitness journey, and what we can do about it.
Okay, Sham, just give me 10 seconds because I can't see in my Facebook.
Okay.
So let's just, you can continue talking.
Okay.
Hold on, yeah.
Yeah, you just need to refresh your Facebook.
I can see in your Facebook also, Sham.
Oh,
It's
I
only in
mean,
it's only in Zifit Squad
okay, I
page.
can see in mine. I'm in my profile. Yeah.
Oh,
So at
can,
least
yeah.
it's streaming in something. Yeah. I'll look in yours also. Okay. So,
Mhm.
you guys who are just tuning in, thank you so much for being with us in the next for the next 30 minutes. At this point in time, perhaps what you can do is share with us your thoughts on this. You know, sometimes if let's say you want to have a routine to exercise every day, or you want to try and lose weight, but you realize that hey, there's a big obstacle, and that obstacle can be someone that you love, someone that you like, can be your spouse, can be your family, can be anyone, can be your best friend. So perhaps share with us what are your thoughts on this. What are the challenges that you're facing, and what are the things that you are doing to help you move forward in your health and fitness journey. Okay.
Yeah, our friends and family really play a major role in our fitness journey, in our health and fitness journey. They can oftentimes be like motivating and supporting, uh, and to push you where you need to. But sometimes they also may, when that support system fails, uh, it can create some roadblocks. So unfortunately, sometimes our friends, our family, our spouse, like what Coach Shah mentioned, our work colleagues may not be as supportive of your healthy lifestyle as you hope, uh, that you would like them to support you. So whether it's not taking you seriously or making like some um, some remarks, unnecessary remarks that could hurt you, or just make you feel bad about your lifestyle choices. So why do you think that they may be unsupportive of your lifestyle, your choice to become healthier? If you know the answer, or maybe what do you think? please share in the comments. We would love to hear. Or maybe if you have any questions, we can try to answer them within our means. Yes,
Yeah.
Sham, why do you think, in your opinion, that they may be unsupportive?
It's very simple because they love you very much. That's it. Give you an example, okay? Let's say you want to start dieting, right? And then you go out together as a group and you say that, hey, I'm just going to eat half a plate of chicken rice. And you know what
Mm-hmm.
they say that usually? You look fine, you look good, you look so
Yeah.
fit, you exercise every day. What are you trying to do? Trying to diet? There's no need to diet. And then you end up eating the whole, just say chicken rice, yeah, you eat the whole
Yeah.
chicken rice, the whole plate. And the best thing is they continue to feed you more. Eat some more lah. Makan lah, makan. So it's a good thing, as in like that's how we. It's a language of love, right? To feed one another. It's but it does get in the way of your health and fitness journey. That's one
Yeah.
example. Any other
Yeah.
examples, Coach?
Um, okay. From my understanding, also, sometimes it's never about you. Sometimes it's about them. Family members and friends can be unsupportive of a person's new healthier lifestyle changes because they may not be able to bring themselves to work towards that direction. It can be really hard to watch someone else making that change. They need to reach their goals, especially if they share similar goals. Okay, and then we're seeing you working towards it. What whatever obstacles are blocking your friends or family from doing it themselves, whether it's the ability to afford it, or not having the time, can create some form of jealousy as well. That could possibly be one of them. There may be some also possibly might believe that you're becoming obsessive, selfish with your newer,
Mhm.
healthier lifestyle. They because they may perceive this thing, your new, healthier lifestyle journey, as something negative. So it could be because something that they may perceive when they see social media, or something that they could affect them personally, or they may know other people who have that obsessive behavior. So, and probably they see that in you as well. So that could also be one of the reason. Anything else, Sham?
Let's ask everyone else that's tuned in with us right now. Anyway, welcome you guys. Welcome if you are with us right now. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Please do us a favor, hit that like and share button. That will help us in uh, our our goal of trying to help more people, and of
Yeah.
course the Facebook and YouTube algorithm. It's streamed, I think, 8 ways right now. Interesting what technology can do.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe, Sham, maybe you want to share. Do you face uh, any negativity, or any remarks from maybe from friends or family, or anyone, uh, because of your lifestyle?
I'm thinking. Sorry.
Okay, maybe I'll go first, because or else we can wait here for a long time. Because when Coach Sham think, it could be like everybody
Ah,
want to go to sleep already.
alamak. Well, I
Okay.
think. Okay, you go ahead.
Oh,
You go ahead. Sis. Go ahead.
you already the idea pop up already.
I
Okay.
want to be in. I want to be politically correct. So
Oh,
that's why.
okay. Okay, for my generally, okay, when I kind of like started do my fitness career journey, and I've learned how to actually uh, like, I mean, trying to put in the work, meaning the exercises per week, and then people see changes in me in terms of my fitness. uh they will like just make some remarks like, "Hey, Ziwi, you know don't go. I mean, don't need to exercise so much lah. Huh? Why you need to exercise so much? I mean, things like that. So kind of like, hey, and I was really young, and I get offended a little bit internally, emotionally, like, hey, this is my life, and I want to be better, and why are you commenting things like that? But of course, as I grow older, does not mean I don't have comments as well. So even especially after I become a mom, after giving birth, and all I want to focus is it's not so much about like the weight loss. It's more of like be, I want to feel, I want to make sure that I have my energy back. And I want to make sure that I'm still able to be fitter, stronger. So, but then there will be some remarks saying like, "Hey, Zivi, you're a mom already. You don't need to
Mm.
focus on this anymore. You know, you don't. Exercise is that it should be secondary." But no, I want to be strong. I want to be healthy for my kids. I want to be healthy for my family. I don't want to be dependent when I grow older. I want to make sure that I have my quality of life is good, that I can still spend time with my kids even at an older age. Yeah, so that will should be my ultimate goal, for my family, that I can still support my family uh, in whatever way I can. And the first key is to take care of myself, because only through taking care of myself, then I can really take care of my family better, right? Yeah. So I mean, of course, there's those little remarks, but I do have a few of them. When I become a mom, they will say that my exercise should be, or my health and fitness journey should be a back uh, should take a back seat. I do not know about the rest of you. If any of you have that, please share with us, or is it just me? Okay, Sham, yes, you can share.
Yeah, what you shared just now, I think, is a very powerful strategy for all of us to embrace. This is how I feel, yeah, because without having the right intention, without knowing your why, it is very hard to go ahead with your plans to get healthier, to, let's say, lose body fat, to get stronger. The reason is because other people's whys are stronger than yours. And
Mm,
this is, yeah, and it's very powerful. Ziwa, you mentioned just now, you don't want to be dependent on anyone in, let's say 10 years, 20 years down the road. Yeah, you don't want to be going in and out of the hospital. You don't
mm,
want to, let's say, have your kids and burden them every time, bring you to the clinic back and forth.
mm,
So this is actually very, very, it's amazing that when one have this kind of thoughts, especially for a mom, because we have always learned, right, in our community, in our culture, that a mom will work so hard such that she is like a candle. I'm trying to translate Malay jadi bahasa. Sebagai ibu membakar diri sendiri. It's like a candle. A mom is like a candle that burns herself until she dies off or something like that lah. In
mm.
terms of health and
Yeah,
everything else.
please don't
So
ask me for translation.
you need to be the good. You need to be this candle that can last a long, long time for your grandkids also. Wow, what a
Ooh,
long-term plan. I
yeah,
mean, some people will argue, right, Ziwi? Some people will argue, like, you exercise, you eat healthy, you'll still die, what?
yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah?
I hear that many times. Yeah, but the key is, you want to work towards it, right? Yeah, work towards um of trying to, do whatever you can. Life is being given to you. You don't just sit on it and let it rot,
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
And if it's your time, it's your time. But while that
Yeah.
time happen, you are healthy, you are good, you
Making
can
the
take care of
best out of it. Yeah.
yes. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like going for, let's say, a holiday. right? You
Mm.
know you're going home in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
You don't have to just stay in your hotel. You can go out and have fun and go to do your activities. That
Yeah,
kind of
I think my
analogy.
closest friends will know. Whenever if I go holiday, once I think especially my best friends. So whenever I touch down to another, I mean from flight, I want to do as many activities as I can. Time and time. I make sure that I really maximize everything. Yeah, but anyway, uh, Eric from my a comment here say what I think is friends do not want you to succeed.
Huh?
Example on Facebook post of your fitness routine and food. Comparing these two, they will like the food, but your fitness routine. To me, fitness and health is ours. We are doing for ourselves, not for them. So what I usually do, I will always ignore their negativity and stay focused on what I am doing. Okay, and then Usil saying, "Me too. I want to be healthy for my kids." Instructor Ziri, love you. Oh, love you. Yes. Okay. So what's the topic again? See, you say love you. I lose already what the topic we're talking about. Okay. And yes. And how? Okay. Since we already talked about the possibility why they may be having this reaction, maybe, of course, not everyone. I believe there's a whole lot of our friends and family who are understanding in your health and fitness journey. But if you face some negativity, how can we respond? Or obstacles, how can we get them to, how can we face this obstacle? Maybe Coach Shah, maybe we can start off with one first.
How your question is how can we face this obstacle or find a solution to this obstacle?
Yes.
Yeah, for me in my VIP Fellows program, my Body Thrive program, I always tell my clients and friends who are in the
Mm-hmm.
group, the program, to always communicate. It is
Mm-hmm.
extremely important to have conversations going on because two people, even husband and wife, can have two different thoughts, right? No matter how
Yeah.
much you know, understand each other, but your whys, I mentioned whys just now, so let's not talk about your whys, but let's talk about your pains. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
let's say that you feel extremely weak, you can't even carry groceries without feeling tired.
Yeah.
So it is a pain that you feeling, that pain, you feeling that struggle, but you when others look at you, it is not a problem. It's like, okay, you're just not strong enough,
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. But you really want to get strong. Not only that you want to lift these grocery bags, but you want to do more than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing is weight. Like, you really want to lose weight, you want to lose fat, you want to lose extra, let's say 5 inches of your belly, but your best friend who loves you, your spouse, will always say that you look good. Yeah, and they don't understand your pain. So communication needs to be there, and the pain need not necessarily be only an extrinsic pain, like something that you can see. It can be internally, can be something that's got to do with mental health.
Mm-hmm.
You'll lower mental health, and also in terms of somewhere in between, like health, right? You may be on the borderline of at getting diabetes, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe the doctor have already mentioned to you that, hey, if you don't lower down your cholesterol level, you are going to be in the danger zone. But if you don't talk to others, people just look at you like, hey, you're looking good, you're healthy, you're fit, but internally they don't know, right? So
Yeah.
the number one thing that we need to do is always to communicate, and not only communicate your whys, your intents, your goals, your passion, but also the pains that you are facing. Yeah, internally and quietly, which is not easy for everyone. I totally understand that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe you want to give it a try. Don't share everything lah. Maybe share one or two things first and see how it goes from there.
Okay, since you're talking about sharing, before I share with you what another tip of mine, some juicy stories that I have in the past. Okay, last time I used to, when I started in the fitness industry, I was working in this all ladies female gym. And then there's a lady who signed up with a gym package with us. You know, in that gym, there's classes where I was teaching and we were doing personal training. So she signed up. And then the first thing she came up to us and said, my husband don't know, my husband don't want me to exercise, okay, but I want to exercise, and this is true story, okay. And I was like really young. I was like what, 19, 20, around there. I was like, what, why, like, and I don't
Mm.
understand. And then she had been coming regularly, and then I can see her face was smiling, because she enjoy working out. I can see that is like that a happy place for her, and I'm very happy. So we did. So me and all our friends, the trainers there, we are like proud to see her progress in terms of fitness, her body transformation, and everything else. Then one day, okay, while we are about to close, while we are about to like teaching a class, then suddenly we see a shadow outside our front door at the entrance, and we see a
Ghost.
man. No, I
Oh.
see a man. Then that lady from outside, like, oh no, that's my husband. And then she was hiding inside our gym somewhere with with really hiding with the clothes and make sure. And then she kept telling everyone, say like, say that I'm not here. Please don't tell my husband. I beg you. And then after
Wow.
that, then I said, okay. Then after that, we opened the door. The husband came in. I said, sorry, sir, you cannot enter. This is an all ladies gym. How may I help you? And then he was saying like, is my wife so and so here? Then I say, I'm sorry, she's not here. I don't know who is it. Um, Maybe you want to call her or something. Said, I found something in like in the wardrobe, in her wardrobe. Then I saw this address, you know, like, which is the gym address, which is the membership policy stuff. I told her that she cannot join. Uh,
Mm.
I mean, any gym, she's not allowed to exercise. Then of course during that time I was like, I was also scared lah, because I'm just thinking this guy, because this guy looked like he wants to beat someone, yeah, like the face. And I mean I was scared as well. So at first I was telling myself, okay, calm down, Siri, he's not gonna hurt you. I have a whole lot of strong women behind me. In case
Mhm.
anything happen, I can just tell them like, help. Yeah. Uh so I was sharing with him like, oh, even if she enters the gym, it's an all ladies gym. There's no men at all. No, this is a place where it's a happy place for everyone, where they can work out, etc. And then I say, oh, like, no, this is where when they start losing weight, and then they will start to forget all their responsibilities as a mom.
Mm.
So during
Right.
that time I was a little bit shocked. I mean, and that was my first time, um like, I hear this kind of statement from anyone. Yeah. Then after that, as years goes by, that's not the first time. I hear many conversations that their partners don't allow them to go to any class or to any gym or to train with any trainer. Yeah, because one common thing is that they fear that when they start going all this, they start to forget their responsibility as the identity, as a mom, or as the
Mm.
wife, or as the husband, or whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know whether you face this, Sham, but yeah, I mean, somehow I face this quite a number of times. Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite weird though that someone would stop to go all the way to that extent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think now, maybe that was a long time ago. I don't. I've never faced anyone who has came up and interrupted a workout and say that, hey, you are gonna change your identity. In fact, right
Mm,
now, the stronger we are, the healthier we are, the better we are as a mom, as a dad, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, but reality is that there are some women or men out there may
Mm-hmm.
face these challenges, and it's real. So I mean, I face this when I mean not
Mm-hmm.
me when people come up to me and then they share that their partner doesn't support them. So whichever class or place that they go, they have to kind of keep it as a secret. Yeah. But
Which, by the way,
hmm,
sorry, I'm going to interrupt you, Coach Zivi. And this is when
mm-hmm.
it's best for those who are facing this issue, going to the gym and having your husband or your wife saying that you're going to lose your identity as a mom or a dad, a husband or a wife. This is the best time for you to join Coach Zivi's program, where you work out at home together with your spouse, together with your kids. You will bond. Okay, and go to zfitsquad.com for more information.
Yes. So if you're fearful,
Uh,
now you can still be at home with me.
yeah. Yes, and Coach Zivi, and I'm pretty sure both of you will enjoy her classes because they're short and sharp, and you can choose the whatever duration that you want. It's between 15 to 30 minutes per session, right,
Yeah.
Zivi?
Yes. And
Yeah,
if you have 10 kids at home, your 10 kids can join as
yeah.
well.
And your kids, all 10 kids, will be so happy because you are more of a mom now that you're playing with them. Yeah.
So coming back, it's also it's very important to find a community that support you, be it whether in person, be it one to one with a trainer or with a friend, a buddy, or going to a class, um, or online. You really want to find a community that understands and really support the changes you are making. So even if your co-workers or maybe some of your friends don't understand why you kind of like gently decline or maybe have a small portion of the birthday cake, uh, you can you can probably just send a quick message in uh, an an online group to garner some support and encouragement you need, or even just kind of even so in my Zfit squad and even the body tribe, whatever wins, the small little wins that we have, our team will kind of share, and then they will share among each other. And then we kind of spur each other on, celebrate the little wins, celebrate the little progress. It's already hard to make lifestyle changes, okay, even the small little habits, and it can be a struggle to find support, and having a community will help you to actually kind of um, make the journey a little bit easier. And yeah, another tip, Coach Sham.
I want to extend a bit more of what you mentioned about the
Yeah.
community.
Mm,
You see, it is already a challenge, right? What you said
mm,
regarding some people who are very close to us who may not understand our journey, and they always say that you are already the best version of yourself. So that is fine. I think that's very good because you have people always supporting you no matter who you are, no matter how bad things are going with you. There's always someone loving and supporting you. That is extremely good, and we need that. Yeah, but we also need the community. We need a group of people who will also support us in our journey. Yeah,
mm,
and I always tell my VIP Fat Loss clients that your circle will define you. The people who you surround with will make you or break you. Yeah, remember last time during secondary school, in secondary 2, do you remember who your friends are?
of course.
Yeah. If they like to study, you'll be studying a lot, right? If you like to lepak, you'll be lepaking a lot.
Shout out to my best friend Hasiza.
Yes. Shout out to Hasliza. Shout out to all my friends also. There's too many of you. Okay, don't be jealous just because I didn't mention you. I mentioned Hasliza instead.
No, I'm talking about my secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, maybe since you have a story, let me just share with you a story also. When I
Yes.
was in was in Sec 2, talking about the people who around you will define you. I've got very good friends, and at that point in time, my best friends were those in the sports CCA lah. So I remember my Sec 1 best friend was Razak. He was a footballer, one of the best footballers in St. Pat's. And then in Sec 2, I had a new best friend, of course, not forgetting Razak, is Saini. I also had Halim. I had a few other people who were very close to me. And I not only have them who are extremely driven to be good in track and field, to be good in soccer, but I also have friends who are driven to be good at nothing. Okay, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but they just like to just chill and not do anything productive daily, if I were to put it gently. So I'm lucky that I have this group of friends who are highly driven. In fact, me and Saini, I remember our first book that we ever read together, and it's called The Magic of Thinking Big, where we, as secondary two, like 13, 14 years old, uh, we don't have big dreams. But after reading this book, I think it's by David Schwartz. I can't remember the author, but this guy changed our life. Like, after reading the book, we started to set targets that were out of this world. Yeah,
Mm.
of course, some of these targets were not achieved, but we did achieve a lot of things along the way. Being good friends that we were, like in terms of studies, we did pass our O levels. That's one. And
Yay!
so on. So coming back to this, okay, putting this story aside, same thing as now, right? So I see Coach Ziwi and her ZFit squad always motivating each other and telling each other like, hey, I've done this workout for today. Or perhaps, hey, you know what? It's so tough to do workout today. What do I do? I feel like my leg is hurting. Coach, what do I do? Hey, buddies, what do I do? And then they all come running in to help them. Yeah, and same thing as those in my fellows program, right? Like, okay, tomorrow I'm having a buffet. How do I say no? And usually we will come in and say that you don't say no. You enjoy a buffet, but with a specific strategy. But we'll always be there, being around them so that they can succeed in whatever goals that they want to work on. Yeah. So that's the importance of community. Like right now, I'm with Coach Ziwi. I tell you, if I am not online with her right now, I don't know when else I'll be online. My circle will define me. So, Coach, thank you so much for the inspiration to get back online. Even though like all this software is all mine, I've got all this equipment, but yeah, so many users.
Thank you. Okay, I think the next tip. Okay, I'll share my tip. Right, you were extending already. Okay, remember Coach Shah? A lot of us have to sleep.
Yes, 27 minutes in already.
Okay, is when we ask for support, be specific. If you need support from our partner, from our friends, family, I mean, of course, who doesn't? You ask for it, whether it's a significant other or close friends. Let them know already that it's challenging for you, and you would like their support.
Yeah.
If they don't know that you are making these changes and that you are struggling, they may have actually no idea that you need them and you desire their support. Okay, okay. Let me share with I have a client who have been in this journey for a period of time. Then after that they say, and then her she was sharing that somehow being at home is the most challenging part because of the food, because she wants to eat a little bit better, but there's always whole lot of food at home that is, and it's hard to say no. Then I just asked her like, hey, how about you try to share this? Did you have you ever shared that you want to try to um, change, or you want to work towards on having healthier habits to your family, because they may not know. Then after that she shared that no, she never shared with anyone. So then I said, time to start sharing, ask for support, and just be specific that what kind of support you're looking at. Maybe food, or I mean, maybe have, maybe take turns for dinner, who can cook or something like that. Like whatever ways and means that can assist you in your health and uh, journey. So additionally, it's helpful to be as specific as possible in the kind of support that you desire from them. uh, Maybe even you want your partner to try out with you a new healthy meals that you make. Okay, it may just take note. It may not be successful all the time. They may not like it. Just be prepared. But at least you try. But if you share with them that you want to try and they are open to it, that's a good step. Maybe also you want to tell your friend to understand why you're not ordering maybe a beer, an alcohol, a glass of wine. Yeah, if you want to drink water instead. I mean, things like that. Something simple.
Show off.
Yeah. Whatever it is, speak up so that the people around you can be a part of your journey and
Mm.
they can fully understand where you're coming from. If they are your friends and your family, they once you start sharing, they will be a bit more understanding. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Zirin. That's
Yes,
good.
you will.
It's this is an extension of our communication just now. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I like the word that you use. Sharing. Share more of what you want to do. Only then they
yeah.
understand. People cannot read other people's mind as much as you think they can.
Mhm.
Um, um, hinting to people who think that I can read people's mind. I can't. Please tell me what's in your mind.
Yeah.
Any other tips, Coach?
I,
How about mm.
I think another thing. What you want to say first? Or you are waiting to be the last person, so you will have like 1 hour. And
No
okay,
worries.
for those, I'm
21 minutes.
sorry, I just like to mess with Coach Sham because sometimes when he talk, he's passionate in sharing, so that's why he asked me to talk first because I talk very short, right?
That's good. Okay,
Okay,
come, share.
okay.
Wait,
But
wait,
we
wait,
must
wait. That's what she says. Yeah.
okay. Okay, coming back, remember it's not also your job to really change them. Okay, you want to be mindful of how often you talk about, let's say, your weight loss journey, your fitness journey, your workouts, your food choices, your goals. While of course it's always great to share, but you don't want to talk about it all day long every day because they may not be on the same page with you. They want to be supportive, but if you talk all day, they may get frustrated. Okay, so hence that's why we mentioned earlier on finding like-minded friends, a community that you can connect on that level is a perfect place. And remember, sometimes the best way to inspire our friends, our family, or the people around us is to simply lead by example in a way that is non-judgmental. Yeah. So you can share, but don't overshare until it become so because they want to understand and support you. So it's not your. Remember, you don't have to change them in a way that they must understand fully 100%. Yeah, they still. It's a new thing for them to see you in a different light. In that sense, yeah. Yes.
I, I think it's always good to, again, an extension of what you mentioned here,
Mm-hmm.
um, to get them to know what you want to do, and also if there is some kind of compromise that can be done. Usually, negotiations all results in a compromise, in such that you can even win the conversation and get them to join you in doing some of the things that you're doing. like what Coach Zui said just now, do things in a not non-judgmental way, be lead by example, but at the same time also you can always come and join me in this like 2 minute stretching,
Yeah,
uh
subtle ease into it. Yeah.
yeah, and this is something also like for me, I try to get my teenage kids to restart exercising again. I just tell them that before dinner you do 20 squats or 10 squats or 5 squats, whatever it is, do something. Because they were school athletes. They represented primary school and even secondary school for my son. But during periods where there's no school training, nothing is
Mm,
happening. Yeah,
mm,
so
mm,
just that, and then sometimes they say that, yeah, I just want to play game lah. Let's play Xbox. And I say, you can, but join me, join me. I'm going to do a 10-minute exercise. It's not always successful. Sometimes I have to force them, but that is not compromise anymore lah. But I think I hope you get the idea. Like get them to be part of whatever that you are doing in terms of exercise and even food. Like okay, Monday we eat something healthy. Okay,
mm,
Tuesday we eat ice cream. So everyone understands you, not only understands you, but walk the path that you are walking to.
mm.
Again, it needs time. Don't rush this because we want people to still like us. We cannot be forcing them.
Okay, but for some who may have loving mothers, loving family, who likes to feed you really well, sometimes when I go to like my extended family, and then they will say like, "Ha, Ziwi, come, eat more rice," and then they will put like big mountain of rice. You exercise a lot, Yeah, it's
That's your
okay, it's
favorite, right?
okay. Huh?
Your
I love
favorite.
to eat, but
Yeah.
not a huge mountain of rice. So then after that, then I also want to be respectful. I'm talking about Hari Raya time, especially Hari Raya is coming, and this will be the next topic in the future. We can talk about Hari Raya festive season, festive period. Yeah, but especially Hari Raya, family gathering, they'll say, Ziwi, you exercise a lot, come. And then and I say, oh, it's okay, enough. And the more I say enough, it's never enough. It goes all the way to the top. But, I also have to understand it comes from the place of love. No, don't get offended. It comes from the place of love, but they just don't understand. They always think it's just like, you exercise a lot, and you can eat a lot, like a lot more. Though I don't need that much. So I also then after that I will just gently, oh, Makcik, it's okay. Okay. Maybe we start off with just a bit because I don't want to like offend her by like, okay, you know what? Since you add, I go to the side. Let me just scoop out half, and also I do not want to waste food. Sham.
We lost you.
Is it?
Okay, you can backtrack
Is
30
it
seconds.
is it because I talk a lot? Oh no, Sham, you're rubbing on me.
No, me.
Yeah. So so I mean but a lot of them they may not understand. So you have to try to like educate them. So you probably know more. So it's best to, every now and then, share with your friends and family what you learn. But just be prepared, they may decline your offer, manage that expectation. Yeah. Yeah, I've asked quite a number of my friends in the past, like, hey, you want to go do this with me when it comes to physical activity? Sometimes, quite a number of times, I got declined or they call me crazy. but,
Are
but
you?
then, no, but then I know that I when I'm with that social circle of friends, we know they know me probably just like that, but they may not want to work out with me. But that's perfectly fine. Hence,
Yeah.
I have people who will do the same with me. So yeah, so one of the main keys is to look for a good community that can support your goals. Okay, I think we have. I think we are already at about 9:05. Yes, Sham, you want to do the closing?
It means I have to close. Have to
Yes.
finish, is it?
Oh,
Well,
sorry. Usil L is asking how to choose type of exercise. Uh, that will be a next topic to talk about. So, so join us every Wednesday at this time.
what
We will be
time?
covered uh, about 8 o'clock lah, not 8:15.
8 o'clock. Let's do 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have if you would like to see some um topics you want us to talk about, we'll try to have that conversation around that topic. Yeah. So usually why we talk about this topic, because some of our clients or families may face these challenges. Yes, Sham, why are you smiling?
You said I talk a lot. I'm just thinking here, like, am I talking a lot?
No, it's a way of stopping me. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, no, don't get me
Okay.
wrong. I like listening to you talking. I learn a lot from you.
Okay, Sham.
Right. So I think it's enough for today. Yeah, our conversation. We can continue another day. We can always continue talking now, but I don't think we'll end this conversation. So if you are listening right now, thank you so much. If you have been listening, thank you very much for making time. We hope that whatever challenges that you are facing with your family and friends, not in a negative way, but in a challenging way, such that they are an obstacle to your health and fitness journey, we hope that you can find solutions to it. Because if we don't find solutions to the challenges, to the problems, it will continuously happen over and over and over again. And this year is 2022, right? 2032 is still going to be the same story. Same
Mhm.
story if we don't communicate with the others, if we don't share with the others the things that we really want, if we don't talk about the pains that we are having, we don't talk about our goals, our why do we need to, why do we want to lose weight, why do you want to get healthy. So it is very important to have this conversations going on. You need to have a community, the people who will support your journey on top of your family and friends. Yeah. And then the last part, one of the last things that we mentioned also just now was to lead by example, to do the things that you said you want to do despite whatever challenges that we are facing, of course, in a progressive manner, and then perhaps try to rope them into your journey. If you cannot beat them, ask them to join you. Ask them to join you because you have your strong reasons why you want to be healthy. Strong reasons why you want to lose at 4 kg. Very strong reasons. But they look at you as perfect. Right? So you need to communicate because you know that to be healthy, you need to do more than just accept what others think of you in terms of how you look, how healthy you are, because you know yourself best. All
Yeah.
right, coach, anything
I
else you want to
think
add?
for those who are curious and who wants to learn more, in terms of mindset. Can you hear me, Sham?
Yes.
Oh yes, uh, Body Thrive by Coach Sham. He shares a lot of this to his tribe. So you can check his program out in the website there, bodythrive.co. Yes, so he shares a whole lot of systems, and especially his focus is a lot on body transformation. So you can check him out. And if you want to find workouts, you want to start moving, get fitter, stronger, you can at the comfort of your own space. yeah, feel free to join me at zfitsquad.com, and that's where we have different types of workout, adherence, enjoyment, variety. You are looking at yoga, Pilates, weight training, cardiovascular, dumbbell, anything. Okay, except I don't do water inside at home. I want to go look at bathtub. Everybody have a
No,
bathtub.
the one we need to call Vicky. Vicky. Shout out to
Vicky can
Vicky.
be, yeah, sure. Yeah, Vicky, if you're looking for aqua, Vicky is the go-to person. Yeah. Uh, and yeah, so if you would like to have some variety and also to add different components of fitness, feel free to join. Okay. Yes. If I think importantly is always ask for support. And let's say if you find that it's always a little bit challenging, I think ultimately, what we are trying to say, if you find also it can be challenging to find support from your friends and family, it's always nice to find an extended support.
Yes.
Who yeah, and it's because sometimes doing it by yourself can be challenging enough. And if you want to just rely on willpower alone, willpower can run dry. So sometimes when you have a group of a community, be it physical, online, whatever approach that you want to go at, but still at the end of the day, if support, um, it's the journey will be much easier. Like I have people who love Zumba, for example. That's a community on its own. And then because it's like-minded people, go there. It's also a way to dance to the music, make friends, and they have good cardiovascular going on, and then yeah, that's it. Go home. You know. Okay. Uh,
I have an addition. Something I want to
we're,
add.
we're going to go like this.
This is what happens, right? When we talk, we always add
Yeah.
on. I want to say something about your program. I think
Mm-hmm.
like this is from the bottom of my heart. Okay, this Zfit Squad, Love Your Body program, these exercises at home is amazing. The reason why it's amazing is because the different types of exercises that's there is out of this world. Okay, like when she said like wow, cardio, yoga, and it's really, really like whoa. You'll never see a program that is so well curated by a trainer who is certified in every single one of them. All right, because most of the time people have only oh, I've got a fitness certification, I've got a personal trainer certification, and I can do yoga. Anyone can do yoga, but this coach here can actually do yoga for 200 hours by learning it first, getting certification, going through the hot yoga, going doing it all, and then now curating these lessons for you that you can do at home every single day if you want, or every other day, or once a week, whatever that you want. Right? You can choose. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart because when I
Oh.
saw you editing your videos, I'm like, what is this? And then here I am when I tell my clients my exercises to lose weight, there's only five you need to do. Five exercises. You got 5 million. Okay. So it depends. What kind of person are you? Are you simple like me? Or are you more interesting and creative? Then you go for Coach Sewi. But the best I feel is this. Get both. Because we focus on two different strategies and strength that can be combined, right? When you are pressed for time, you don't have to do so many exercises. You do the five. When you have more time, you do the thousands of exercises that Coach we have prepared for you. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Enough, enough.
All right.
Plug.
Even though this video ends for today, if you have any questions, feel free to share in the comments below. I know either you see this from either of the Facebook group, either from ZFit Squad group, or from Coach Sham's Facebook, or from my Facebook. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate everyone to take some time to listen to us. I really hope that whatever we were talking just now, that you can take some of the tips, that you can implement them into your lifestyle. And feel free if you want to, you want us to talk about any certain topics. Um, maybe when it comes to nutrition, fitness, or mindset. Yes.
Done.
All right.
Thank you so much,
I was just
everybody.
waiting. I want to add on.
Thank you, Coach, for your
Okay.
patience. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna add on anymore. We will continue next Wednesday. All right.
All right.
Take care,
Take care,
everyone.
everyone.
Take
Have a
care,
good
Ziwi. Take
sleep.
care.
Bye.
Bye.